So since all the mirrors are for me, I'll concentrate on what's going on behind us, and then you concentrate on going forward. The other big thing is don't pass anybody until I say it's okay, alright? Other than that, do you want me to explain the cones one more time?
The what?
Cones?
Yeah, on the first lap.
Okay. And then, yeah, only shift when I say so, and we'll get you going, okay? Cool. So go and pull off to the right. And then what you're going to do, you're going to follow this all the way down to that pretty stop sign I stopped at the first time inside the SUV. We're going to stop here, just to watch out for the drift car, which it doesn't look like he's coming. And then you're going to pull me up to the second blue cone here on the right hand side. Stop here at the second blue cone. And then we're going to pull me up on course. We're good to go. Aim straight. Shift up. Shift up again. Good. So what we're going to do, we're going to accelerate straight for the green cone in front of us. That's going to be our turning cone. Now we're going to brake towards that cone. Looking where we want to go, turning in with our hands. After the apex, point the car where you need it to go and then accelerate towards the exit. Straight, go as fast as you want to go. Good. Good. Little bit of brake. Shift down once, leave it in this gear. Wait, now turn. Not bad. And then we'll use more room on the outside and turn in later, okay? Accelerate straight. Little bit of brake. Wait for that cone to come up to you. Leave it in this gear, now turn. So see how you're on the throttle before the apex?
Yeah.
So what it's telling me, and I know you're getting used to the car, which is okay, it's just telling me that you're using the brakes too much, okay?
Got it.
So here, just start turning in, get used to the line. Then you want to be all the way down here, and then right here, okay? So that, see how the car naturally flows in towards the turning cone?
Yeah.
Braking straight and being patient here. Look right, now turn.
I see.
It's super tricky corner. After the apex, go ahead and accelerate. Middle, of course, bring it back to the right. Very light on the brake here. Turn in. Accelerate straight. Very light on the brake. Wait. Look right. Now turn. Good. Keep turning. And accelerate. More. All the way up. And that's fourth gear. See how much torque you have? Good. Brake. Shift down once. Don't turn yet. Now turn. See how much better that is?
Yeah.
Accelerate. Straight. Brake. Shift down once. Wait. Now turn. Keep turning. Snapped out the brake a little bit too quick there. Accelerate. Stay right. Very light on the brake here. Look left. Turn in. After the apex, accelerate. Keep accelerating. Very light on the brake. Wait for that cone. Look right and turn. Get to the apex first and then accelerate out of the corner. Now go. Good. Stay right. Very light on the brake. Turn in early. Accelerate straight. Very light on the brake. Shift down. Look right. Turn. Release the brake. Keep turning. Give me some throttle. Full throttle. Shift. Shift. Brake. So I got a Corvette behind us. I'm going to let him pass, okay? Release the brake. Shift down twice. Go. Aim straight. Shift up. Little brake. Hold that same brake pressure. Look right and turn. That's the momentum I'm talking about. Stay right. Very light on the brake. Look left. Turn in and keep steering. And keep steering and accelerate. Go ahead. Little bit of brake. Wait for that cone. Turn in here, and no throttle yet, but keep steering. See how that car kind of got upset a little bit?
Yeah.
Too fast with the hands going in towards the corner, okay? And try not to follow the Corvette. Look out for the cones. Turn in here. That's fine. No brakes here. Lower throttle straight. Get the momentum back up. Very light on the brake. Shift down. Turn in. After the apex, point the car towards the exit. Accelerate. Shift up. Shift up. Down once, wait, turn, slow release, and keep turning, keep turning. Not bad. Just try to get our hands in a little bit sooner and follow through, okay? Brake, wait for that cone. Hold that same brake pressure. Now turn and keep turning in, keep turning in, keep turning over the red and white. That's fine. That's what I'm saying. Very light on the brake here. Look left, turn it. Be patient, let it come up to you. Now accelerate. Brake here. Then we're gonna bring the car in and let it cool down, okay? So the average lap time here is a minute. And that definitely felt like it was underneath a minute, so. But then again, I'm not looking for lap times, I'm just looking for
No, I want to
consistency.
be a better driver, bro, and that's what you're helping me with. Because even when you're like, stop following, I'm like, yeah, you're right, bro. Back, cones.
So, same stall we got it from, okay?
So right here, right?
Yep, just go ahead, turn it on in. Aim straight. Stop here. Both pedals. And just leave it in neutral, don't activate the parking brake. Foot off the brake. Good. You'll let it roll back. Awesome. So, yeah, you're doing great. The biggest thing with me is just more or less eye work, and your arms scream motocross. Whenever I see you turn in, I'm not making fun. I just know for a fact you've definitely had a couple of pro taper handlebars in between your hands, and I could see it because as soon as you start trying to get here, it was like, oh, chicken wings. So the biggest thing is that don't have your arms all the way extended, because then you're limiting your mobility.
Okay.
Like this, because it's not a set of handlebars that you're moving like that. Because this would have been fine, because you got your forearms to help you out. It's just when you have your arms like this, just really try to get used to having your legs nice and spread open, but on top of everything else, a nice good movement with your wrist.
Can I turn?
Yeah, go ahead right now. That's fine. And you'll never turn that much.
Okay, but I should be.
See how your arm's right next to your stomach right now?
Yeah.
That's okay.
Okay.
It's just your arm is way too elevated from up top.
Okay.
Because if you're turning in like this, see how much my elbow moves? There's only a little bit of pivot. And it's an electronic steering wheel. You don't have to muscle it. That's the thing. Because
I think when you're going with speed, right?
Oh no, it's a totally different scenario.
No, I know, but like it feels like oh, I'm wrestling the car.
Oh yeah.
But in reality, you're just like, I just want to place it. Like I'm just placing it.
Mm-hmm.
So this is better though. That's what I'm really trying to ask. Like, is this form better or is it? Okay.
No, it's great.
Okay.
Because
So
that's
don't
exactly
be like
what you want.
this.
No, yeah. You don't have to make it more exciting than what it needs to be.
Got it.
Because when you're going as fast as you explained it, it is more exciting.
Yeah.
Because people think I'm hauling ass, and it's mentally fatiguing, especially with motocross.
Yeah.
Because not only do you have to utilize berms, but you have doubles,
Yeah.
triples, whoop section. You have all these gravity cavity. You have all these things that put a lot of extra razzle and dazzle into it. So the crazy thing is that sorry, my phone is absolutely losing its mind right now. I'm so sorry.
That's fine.
It's funny, one of the guys from Speed Vegas just messaged me too.
Mhm.
He just wrote something. The biggest thing is that critique the steering wheel. And if you understand that word critique is just, put input in with an art, not input in with a purpose.
I think the two things that I really want to focus on today for my driving, as far as like at the end of the day, say I got a lot better at, is turning more smooth.
Okay.
And my brake pressure is, I just have this thing, because it's go-kart racing. I've learned it from you know in go-karts, how if you release the brake, you can kind of pop the back. So I've gotten so used to that flick that's how I drive most go-karts. I'll go in real deep, I'll tap the brake, and then I'll just whoop, and I'll turn it around real
You
quick.
rotate it to get it inside the corner.
And I think that's the issue that I'm having. It's like when I get into the corners, I'm real hot. I'll go, and then I'll forget to keep my foot on the thing, and I'll just pop, and then hover over the gas, where I want to let off, and then just get used to it's okay to coast. It's okay to be on the brake.
Do you mind if I grab the steering wheel and I show you how I do it?
No, that's fine.
Okay. While we're out there?
Yeah, that's fine. Okay.
And the biggest thing is that getting more comfortable with it, and believe me, the first couple laps on this track, no one's comfortable. That's the hard part, because the more comfortable you are with it, the more broadened you're going to be with practicing doing it correctly than reverting back to default from what you're comfortable with already.
Yeah.
It's tough. and I'm not gonna lie to you, it's a big learning curve, and carrying speed while utilizing the car's practical, natural, mechanical ability with the motor being behind you is not the easiest thing. So I got you out there for another 6.
All right.
You ready to go?
Yeah.
All right, foot on the brake, shift up, and then we're gonna go off to the right. Gave you like the most gratifyingly nod I've ever seen. Stop here at the stop sign. He just looked at you like this. Okay. Pull me up to the second blue.
It's the car, man.
Stop here at it. Go ahead and pull me up on course. And we'll practice on steering wheel input and output, okay? Shift up. Shift up. Now emphasize on your big toe, because we don't have the momentum there. We don't need the brakes. It's okay. Now smooth in. And keep turning. And smooth out. Unwind all the way up. Not bad. And see how you're placing the car? It's not dramatic. Shift up. Shift up. I'm going to show you. Keep your hands on the wheel. Very light on the brake. Shift down once. Slowly release. Accelerate. Show me coming up. Wait. Smooth in and keep turning. Smooth out in the middle. Little brake, that's it. Look left and turn. A little bit too sharp on the throttle. Now accelerate. Very light on the brake. Be patient. Use your eyes. Follow with your hands. I love it. I love it. More throttle. I love it. Look at that. Stay right. Very light on the brake. Turn in here. Aim straight. Brake straight. Use your eyes. Follow with your hands. And keep turning and keep turning and keep turning. Now accelerate towards the exit. It's perfect. Earlier turn in on that one though. Relax. It's okay. Little brake. Shift down once. Be patient. Use your eyes. Follow with your hands. Accelerate all the way out. Amazing. That's it. Brake. Wait. Look. Turn. Follow through. Accelerate. Stay right. Little brake. Look left. Turn in. More. Now, accelerate. Not bad. Turned in too late though. Braking here. Being patient. Looking right. Turning in. Give me some acceleration. Just some. Not too much. She says the sensitive girl. Turn in early, accelerate straight, brake straight, here, turn in early, there you go. Now accelerate. See how the car's naturally pointed towards the right direction? What do you think? Good. Little brake, shift down, follow through. Even with that late shift down, you still got the line all the way out. It's not bad. That's good. Little brake. Wait. Look right. Turn in. Accelerate. Stay right. Little brake. Look left. Turn in here. Turn in more. Now middle. Accelerate. And keep your foot on that throttle. Brake. Straight. Be patient. Look right. Turn in. Follow through. Slowly release the brake. See how you're understeering?
Yeah.
Snapped off the brake too quick, okay? Just a slow, gradual release all the way down towards the apex. Turn in here, accelerate straight, very light on the brake, wait, look right, turn, and keep following through, Point the car, give me throttle all the way up. Good. There you go. Brake, shift down, wait, look, turn, slow release, and keep turning. Bring your eyes up, unwind, all the way out towards the exit. Good. Brake here. Wait, look, turn, slow release, keep steering. Accelerate, stay on the right. Good. Aim straight, little brake, look left. Follow through, all the way down. At the apex, go for it. Middle, bring it back to the left. Brake straight. Wait, look right, and follow through. get to the apex first, and then start to accelerate. See how you have that grip? And I can feel you on the throttle, just a lever so slightly, but you caught yourself. Little brake, turn in early. Aim straight, little brake, look right, now turn. Snapped off the brake again too quick, and you're getting on the throttle too early.
I noticed that.
Too much brakes into the corner. Go for it. Shift up. Very light on the brake. Hold it. Shift down. Now turn. Now slowly let go of it. Keep turning. See that? That's the limit. So any more than that, it would have been a more interesting ride. But now you know. Little brake, very light. And now you can see all you need is a little bit of pressure up in front to help guide. Now accelerate. Very light on the brake, look left, turn in. Go for it. Keep that foot flat all the way down, okay? Little bit of brake. Use your eyes, turn in with your hands. Slowly releasing. Keep steering.
Okay.
Now accelerate. It's not bad. And you're getting more comfortable with it, which I like. Little bit of brake, turn in. Accelerate straight. Brake straight, very light. Look, turn, 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 turn. Point, shoot. Let's get those eyes up a little bit more, okay? Shift. Little brake. Shift down. Be patient. Turn in, slowly release it. Keep steering. Follow through. Now bring your eyes up. Point the car. Give me throttle. It's playing around with the throttle a little bit too much there, though. Brake. Be patient. Use your eyes. Turn in with your hands. There you go. Accelerate. Look at that. That's a good turn. Very light on the brake. Look left. Now turn in all the way down. Middle of course. Go for it. Stay left. Brake straight. 10 laps. And I got you in automatic, okay? Much better. So we're going to go all the way down. We're going to park it at that same stall again, okay? Turn in here. Run over the bump twice. Uno. Dos. Both paddles. Foot off the brake. Cool. Yeah, honestly, super big improvement, and you feel it too. I know you feel it because you felt a lot better going and getting the car in towards the corner and then coming out of the corner as well.
Yeah, I want to stop playing with the throttle. I think it's me.
It's a habit.
Yeah.
And I understand.
It's an old habit. It just that's how you overcompensate. It's like, well, I'll just throw more throttle at it. Like, which is not really.
He said, "I'm gonna give it the Oprah Winfrey of throttle. You get throttle. You get throttle. You get throttle." So honestly, no, you're doing great. It's utilizing momentum, and the thing is that you're catching on super quick. And the cones out there, if you notice a couple times I say early here, early there.
Yeah.
It's the cones are set up there just for a general idea of what you should be doing, but for
depending on the speed.
Depending on the speed and the vehicle as well.
Yeah.
So with a couple other cars like Porsches mostly, I'll have you turn in really early because the cars will tend to help you get through the corner a lot smoother and a lot gradual, where some cars I really have to wait for that cone. I.e. example, the Aventador. That thing is longer and wider than a Monday, so I have to like emphasize on using as much real estate as much as possible. Or when I'm inside the SUV, because those cones, it's like live or die by those cones. But when I have you out there, it's that I understand. It's like, hey, look with your eyes. You're already looking in the right direction. I just have to make sure I get your hands manipulated and your feet manipulated for what's coming up in front of you, so that way you get used to it and get that muscle memory built up.
I think I was starting to get better on like trying, because it's such a habit to just, oh, okay, I'm out of the turn, release the brake.
Oh,
but
yeah.
now I'm like, stay on the brake just a tiny bit, and it does really help, especially when it came in that back one, and I kept like, I just released just enough. The car felt so plain going in, and I was like, oh yes, this is what I want.
And you hear me, you see me in the passenger seat. I'm like, you did it.
Yeah.
Like, we're there. We just need to do that for 5 corners instead of 1.
Consistency.
Yeah, and honestly, it sets you up for a lot more. How am I supposed to put it? It sets you up a lot more better in the long run, because when I get you into the other cars tomorrow, they complement that a lot more.
Yeah.
Where in this car, it's like you do it or you don't.
Yeah.
And then it completely blows out the corner.
That's why I think I did it better this way, because I was like, at first I'm like, should I do all the cars and then this? But I'm like, no, I'll know the track, I'll have a better experience. I think the next day.
Yeah.
And like coming, don't know anything, overthrowing the car here and there in this corner, like, you know, like just
Yeah. But no, you're definitely scooping it up pretty quick. Yeah, I'm gonna get you off there for the second 10-lap session now,
Okay.
because honestly, we kind of got a clear track out there. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm just trying to think about it. I'll show you how I go through the chicane, so it could set you up a little bit more for turn one. Your brake application going in towards the corner is fantastic, and you emphasize on a little bit of pressure, which I love. Coming in towards the apex, though, is that it's just a little bit of hesitation, and that hesitation is only there because we're still practicing on doing it. Your throttle control coming after the apex, it's abrupt. It's too abrupt. And it's too abrupt, but I understand why. Because motocross, it's like a light switch. It's either your whiskey throttle and you're not ever easing into it, you're fucking in it.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of people try to translate that into this, which it definitely doesn't work. So I feel you on the gas pedal like this.
Yeah.
And what it needs to be is just one fluid movement consistently as you're coming out of the corner. Just like the unwind. As you're unwinding more throttle you should be applying.
Okay.
And you can't do one without the other. Let's pretend like there's a string tied on the bottom of the steering wheel to the big toe of your foot. As you're turning in, it's slowly pulling up on that string off that brake pedal. At the apex, as you're unwinding, it's slowly letting you have slack so you can apply the throttle.
You should be on the brake pedal all the way to the apex.
Not all the way, slowly releasing the brake pedal all the way down towards the apex.
Well, when I mean by on the brake pedal, I mean like my foot, even though I might be fully off of it, I don't want to touch the gas, because what I'm saying is because of the motocross, as soon as I touch the gas, I want to start laying into it. I can't just like stay over there. So I'm thinking is, if I come off and just kind of keep my foot on the brake, but I'm like pretty much 0% now, and then once I cross the apex, switch my foot over, and then
gradually, as long as you have the car pointing in the right direction.
yeah, as long as you.
Because those hands are telling you whether you should be applying 100% brake to 0% brake.
So
from 0% throttle
so
to
that's what
100%.
you're saying with the string. So anytime I'm in this position, I should be off, whether it's
No, you're correct. You're
either
correct.
gas too, right? And then
So
because basically what I'm saying is the only time I should be pedal down is when I'm in this position. Like the car is straight, I'm straight. But anytime we're in these, this is where you want the you're gradually releasing pressure.
So I'll explain it with percentage. Keep your hands on the wheel.
Yep.
100% brake going in towards the corner. As we're turning in, 90, 80, 70, 50, 30, 20, 10, 0% brake. And then here, 0% acceleration. 10, 20, 50, 70, 80, 100. It's just I hate talking about percentages because there's nothing inside the car for me to tell you. Like, oh, you're applying this amount of throttle for here. When it's not like that.
Okay.
But
It's not, why do you think I said wow like that? Like, wow, that's a lot.
that is a lot. Why do you think I do not explain that while we're in the middle of the corner?
Like, is this 30%?
So yeah, that's why I always tell people here whenever I get them inside the classroom is that I try to be the teacher I never had, so that way you guys benefit from it, because I love teaching. You think I love cars, I love teaching even more, because I try to be that person that no one has ever experienced in their damn life, so that way they understand that they're getting as much as they possibly can for what they invested in, because that's my job, to make sure you pick it up quick, and I'm definitely going to make sure it's as easy as possible to make sure you pick it up. Well, speaking of picking it up, we're going to get you out there. Foot on the brake, shift up. We're going to go off to the right.
I don't know if you saw me coming into that turn. I had to try to loosen up my shoulders and everything. I was like,
Oh
come
no,
on,
I
relax.
I saw you. That's why you heard me inside the passenger seat. I was like, there you go, you're getting it.
I was trying so hard. I'm like, just chill. Just chill. The car's gonna turn, bro.
Yeah.
Because that's, I'll be honest, not even like, not only do you have to figure out as far as like percentages and all that, you know, being smooth,
Second blue.
but like you also have the mental factor of, I'm coming into this corner hot right
Yeah.
now. Like,
Stop here.
you know, there is that little bit
Go, pull me forward. Aim straight. Shift up. Shift up. Stay left. Accelerate straight. Big toe on the brake, very light. Here, I turn in here. Accelerate. Get on the throttle earlier because the car's pointed on the right direction. Sooner. Shift. Shift. Little bit of brake. Little bit more. Hard. Shift out once. Too much momentum going in. And the car's going to throw a fit. It overloaded the front tires and the front end washed out.
Okay.
So what we'll do is just a little bit more brake before the corner. Because we're going faster. Very light on the brake. Wait for that cone. Use your eyes. Follow with your hands. Keep following. And accelerate. Staying on the right. Very light on the brake. Here. I turn in here. Accelerate. And unwind right there. See how the car naturally kind of places itself? Very light on the brake. Here. Let it come up to you. Look right. Now turn. This turn you got down. I'm not worried about you in this turn. Go for it. Full throttle. Stay right. Very light on the brake. Turn in early here. Good. Accelerate straight. Brake straight. Use your eyes. Turn, 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 turn. Too late. Accelerate towards the exit. Turn in earlier there. Slower release on the brake. Leave it in this gear all the way down. Little bit of brake. Shift down. Wait. Use your eyes. Follow with your hands. All the way down here. Give me some throttle. Full throttle. Car's already pointing in the right direction. Good to go. Brake. Wait. Use your eyes. Turn it with your hands. Keep steering. Accelerate. Stay right. Not bad, just not enough steering input, okay? Too much brake. Remember, big toe, alright?
Big toe, big toe, big toe.
Go for it. Stay left. Very light on the brake. Wait. Look. And turn. Keep turning. Keep turning. And accelerate.